What's going on? What's going on? It is Trinidad and Tobago's son, New York City's nephew, called YOUNG.
Yo, and I am in my key, and one day I hope to have the keys to your heart. And welcome to another episode of Banter and
Banter.
Bullshit.
I just got a message like somebody, like my daughter just said people just kidnapped her, so like my eyes locked on that real quick. Like what? Who kidnapped you? No. She was saying her friends kidnapped her. See what I'm saying? That's why like my attention just shifted. I was about to get on some Liam Neeson. Like, I don't know who you are, but I possess a certain set of skills. This is about to go down.
I love callbacks, bro. I love callbacks, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Got a little headache, man. I think I'm thinking too much. I don't know if that's even a thing.
Thinking too much about.
I'm thinking about.
What's she doing?
You know.
Did she?
I'm thinking about Elon, man. I'm thinking about Elon and his madness. I'm thinking about. I'm getting
right now thinking about him.
Yeah, see, welcome to my club. I'm thinking about 47. I'm thinking about people that are just so lost on what's really going on. I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat after the show.
I don't blame you, bro.
I'm going to eat. Should I smoke before? Should I smoke after? Like, yeah.
I realize like I don't want to smoke before the show. I need to be clear-headed. Plus, the eyes and I'm realizing, it's just not good. Glossy eyes aren't good for the show.
Anyway, glossy eyes. I mean, have you ever heard of clear eyes?
Yeah,
for dry eyes, use clear eyes. What?
You wear contacts?
No. I did that when I was younger. I'm not ashamed to say I did the color contacts as a young man.
I wasn't even going there, bro. I wasn't even going there, man. So I was just asking like if your vision was working straight. Like
oh no,
my joints.
I got perfect vision.
I'm like 20, like 200 something.
No, I'm perfect. I'm perfect.
Really?
I could be a sniper. Yeah, I could be a sniper. Vision is immaculate.
Now I want to go back to this color contacts. What color did you go?
Wait. Now why we got to go back to that? Like, I thought we was moving past that.
We got to cover this.
I thought we was moving past that.
I think this will be the topic of the day.
Oh my god, man!
We the green eye killer, bro.
Yo, honestly, I had these stone gray joints, man. It was like gray, bro. You know I'm a darker dude, so the gray looked kind of official on me, man.
Yeah, man.
I got a picture somewhere. I got a picture somewhere of me with the gray contacts and the gray flag tied on my head and shit. You know what I mean? With a little twist in my hair. Super thug. Super thug.
I can't comment on it, bro, because I did the same exact thing, man.
Oh, all right then. All right then. It was it. That was the time. That was the time.
You got pretty
eyes. That was the time. Thank you. Like, wasn't born with them.
Yeah,
bought
right.
Them at the Chinese spot. Bought them at the Chinese spot. Where I get my Kung Fu tapes.
$12, man. Yeah.
Where I get my Kung Fu tapes at. Yo, you ever fell asleep with them shits? You ever fell asleep with them on?
Bro, I got to the point because, this is about to be a flagrant ass conversation, but now I got to the point where they were like, yo, he got some pretty. I was like, yo, I ain't taking these shits out. Man, I was sleeping with them. Like they were just in there, bro. They were in it to the point like my eyes started to get irritated. I think like after like 2 weeks, I'm just like, all right, figure out what to do with these joints. Yeah, man, I was trifling. But
you know what stopped me from wearing them shits?
College, so I ain't no different than most. You said what?
You know what stopped me from wearing them shits, bro? I was wearing them, right? Had this other kid. She used to rock contact. He used to rock the red joints, right? Blood dude. Cool as shit. He used to rock the blood red joints. So he'd be walking around looking like a vampire type shit, right? Son always wearing this shit. Sleeps in them and everything. One day he came, he had a patch over his eye. I said, yo, what's going on? He said, yo, son, I fell asleep with them shits, man. For like the 3rd week. Try to take it out. Wouldn't come out. I had to peel that shit off my eye. I said, oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, you had the what now? He's like, yeah. I'm like, where's the other one? It's behind my other eyeball. It's back here somewhere. I said, oh, shit. I was like, oh, this nigga. This nigga crazy. I'm not wearing these shits no more. What? Yo,
Yeah,
I'm like, hold
yeah.
on. You fell asleep and the shit got stuck behind you. I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm like, I'm good, my nigga. No, I'm not wearing this shit ever again. It was cool for a little bit, but I was like, yeah, nah. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure like what even inspired me to do the contact shit. I don't even know. It was just,
Bitches,
you know what I mean?
bro.
I used to do that. I used to have like,
what are you talking
I
about?
mean,
I know
and I
exactly what
had yo,
inspired me.
who?
Every bitch that said my eyes were pretty, bro. Like, what do you mean? Who? Like,
Oh my god!
whom?
He said every
Whom
bitch that said
inspired me, bro?
whom inspired you? Excuse me, I
Whom?
have to use a proper English vernacular. Yo, actually, you know what? I will say, I blame you, Method Man. I blame you.
Yeah.
I blame Meth. The all I need with the one eye, yeah, and half hair braided, yeah, Meth. It's your fault. I blame Meth.
It was after
I
Belly,
blame
bro.
Mr. Meth.
It was after Belly. I was like, oh my
Yo,
god,
when
yo,
the
I gotta
eyes
buy
was
some
glowing in the
contacts.
dark,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I was like, yo, I
yeah,
got
yeah.
to
That's part
farm
of
me
it
some of
too.
those. Yeah,
That's part of it
yeah.
too. Yeah, when you get that steady, are you ready? I really wanted to
Bro,
walk in the tunnel like that.
yeah,
I wanted to
right.
be in the tunnel with my eyes glowing in the dark and shit. I
Yeah,
think
man.
fucked a
My
lot of niggas'
A-Rex
heads up,
and
man.
my Tim's on. Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
yo,
Yeah, man.
hell
I
yeah!
missed
I
the
wanted, I
90s,
wanted to have on my Carhartt jumper, my
yo.
Timbs and my AV on.
My
Steady,
Carl
are you
Kanai pants.
ready? Yo, how many motherfuckers like, yo, you remember when you was younger, you really thought you had your old theme music in your head and shit?
Every
Like,
time, bro.
like
I
you had
still
your
feel
own
like I have
gangster
my own
music.
theme music in my head, man.
Do I have?
I realize I'm a narcissist son of a bitch, man. I really got to start working on myself. I don't. I want to say therapy's helping me, but I'm like, damn, man, you nigga, this world don't revolve around you. Why you keep on going back there, man? But but yeah, man, I got to make some changes in my life, man, because
Really?
this ain't
I don't
healthy,
feel
bro.
like I have to make. I don't feel like I have to make any changes. I feel like everyone
You
needs to get
comfortable in
on
your
my page.
narcissism?
Yeah, I don't think it's narcissism. I think people that say it's narcissism are people that just don't love themselves. I love me. I love everything about me. Everything about me is amazing and great, and you would be blessed to have me in your life. If you don't, sucks to be you.
Ooh,
Like,
ooh.
sucks to be you. That doesn't make me a narcissist. It just makes me know that I understand my value and my worth. What's wrong with that?
Damn,
Why
bro.
can't
Ooh.
I understand my value and worth without you calling me a narcissist?
Damn, bro.
I hate that.
Take me to church.
There's levels to it. There's levels to it.
Yeah.
Like, you're a narcissist when you're telling someone you wouldn't be anything without me. If it wasn't for me, you would not exist. That's kind of, yeah, you and your God level.
Yeah.
But if I go,
Yeah.
you can be whatever you want, but just know you won't be what you can be without me. It's a difference.
Okay.
You can be great, but you
I
could have
think
been
about levels
greater.
to narcissism. Okay, I
Yeah,
got
but you
you. I
could have been
got you.
greater with me. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be great, but you could have been greater. You know what I'm saying?
So
If
you're
it
an
was with me.
aspiring narcissist.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a yesicist, not a nah.
Yes.
You're a
Nah.
yesicist.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not a
That's dope, bro.
narcissist.
That's bro.
I'm a
That's
yesicist.
dope.
Like, I just don't. I don't
Yo, that'd be
understand.
a
Like,
dope beat, man. That's I like that
yo,
one, bro.
I just love. Like, think about it. Who calls women are quick to call men narcissists
Yeah.
instantaneously? When
Yeah.
most women are the first ones to
Oh, the
say, "What?
fucking yeah,
You
I
ain't
agree
never
with you.
gonna find another
I
bitch
agree
like
with you.
me."
Mm-hmm.
You quick to
Tell me
say we're
what's so
narcissists.
unique about you. I cook, I clean. Again, tell me what's unique about you. Yeah, man. I get it. I get it. I get it.
like,
I get it.
like
You ain't
you're
gonna
quick
find
to
no
say, like,
ass
I've
like
been,
me. Again, tell me what's unique about you. Yeah, man.
like,
For some
I've been
reason, they
told that I
think
was
that
a
nobody can
narcissist.
move on without them. You said what?
Yeah, like I was told I was a narcissist, and I'm like,
Mm.
what?
Yeah, I was told I was a
How?
narcissist
Because
recently. Yeah,
I
I was trying
stopped
to
and
figure
I
out the same thing.
realized my value, and I understood my worth as a man, and I understood that I deserve better than what you are giving me.
Yeah.
I'm the narcissist.
Right.
Like, okay, let's sit down and do some math, right? I was told this, right? I was told this by my ex, right? This is the most hilarious thing, right? My
Okay.
ex-wife said this to me. She said this years back, a couple years back. She said, "You always hated me. You never wanted to see me shine. You always held me back. You didn't want me to do anything. You held me back, Carter." I said, I held you back. I'm sorry. I was gone for over a decade. I wasn't holding you back. What have you accomplished?
Woo!
Because I was holding you back, right?
Hurts, bro. Damn.
Right? Like, let's think about it. I was holding her back from being the best that she can be.
Yeah.
I was removed from the picture, so I'm no longer there to hold you back. Decade later, what have you accomplished?
Yep.
Still at your mama house. This is back then. You still at your mama house. Oh, okay. 2 more kids. Okay, keep going. Okay, you ain't even finished school. Oh, okay, keep going. But I'm the narcissist when I say you were better off with me. Kind of accurate, right? It's stating facts at this point. You were better off with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you. If it's all
like,
down
so
here
I never
for you,
understood that. Yeah, like I never understood. Like I can say, certain females that I encountered throughout my life, they helped me grow, and I appreciate these women for that. Right. Every individual, every female that I came across, and she taught me something, whether it be a hard lesson, pause, or a very educational lesson. It was something that I learned and I was able to take from them, and I learned from that. That helped me grow and helped me be better, helped me understand myself and appreciate myself more. Because if I don't love myself the right way, how can I love you, miss? Damn. If I don't appreciate me?
How long did it take
but
you
won't say I'm a narcissist.
Yeah.
Huh?
How long did it take you to learn that one?
You know how long it took me to learn that shit? It took about 14 years. About 14, give or take. Man. And that's my thing. You have a voice, and I say this is for men, this is for women, this is for both, right? You have this little voice that's in the back of your brain or in the corner of your ear, wherever it may be sitting, and it says to you, you deserve better than this. You know you better than this. You can be better. You should be better. Yeah. But you don't need that man or that woman to make you better until you can appreciate yourself for who you are. How can you want somebody else to appreciate all of your flaws if you can't accept your own flaws and you can't fix yourself? You know what I mean? Like it's like a fat dude saying, "Man, I want a petite chick that hits the gym all the time." Nigga, you don't do that shit. How you want her that's already doing this, but you not even taking the steps to do that shit for you?
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I don't get. And then they will talk about fat women, like I don't know what we supposed to do together. We just gonna sweat, and smell like bacon in the room. Like, yo, come on, man.
What? Make it make sense.
Exactly. I don't get it. I don't get it either, man. I don't get it either.
It's just a sad thing. It's a sad thing.
It is.
It's a sad thing.
And people have problems looking internally. So, and speaking of eternal, I think that's the type of narcissist I was, like an eternal narcissist. Like I didn't speak about it. It's just more so these internal thoughts, and then my actions kind of lead you to believe, oh, this nigga ain't thinking about nobody but his damn self. Like I don't need to say it. Like you can see it in my actions.
So early on, like so what you said, internal. Like you thought I'm like these things.
Yeah, bro. Like in my head, man, I'm better than everybody and everything. But for some reason, my mouth and my body doesn't. My mouth and my body aren't aligned with my brain. It's crazy, bro. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on in my head because there's just so much like just mumbled up, jumbled up stuff. But I mean, hey, it's this my life. I appreciate it at this point.
I mean, I wouldn't say, when you say internal, you mean like you say to yourself, like like, yo, I could take that guy, or I could do this better than that guy, or this better than this person. Like these are the type of thoughts. So you say to yourself, if it wasn't for me, none of this would exist. Like, are you that deep into your?
Like that's how I used to think. Wow. Like everybody, the reason why they are right now is because they know me, or I affected their life in some way. And that's how great I am. Without me,
you a narcissistic motherfucker.
I know. Again, I didn't express this like internal thoughts, and I'm like, damn, bro. really, you really are fucked up, man.
That's kind of, yeah. I don't think I've ever sat down and thought that deeply into it. I think, like I said, all cards on the table. I was a very insecure dude, and I didn't develop severe insecurities about myself until like my mid-teens. I just developed this super insecure thing where I don't know, I was just worried about being accepted and liked and loved and it was just really sad, bro. Like, and then I got married, and then it was just that whole level of insecurities, and it was just like, man, it was bad. And like I said, it took about 14 years, but once I understood, you know what I'm saying, like it went from like, if it was music, like if my life was like a playlist, it went from
back to the soundtrack.
Right, it was like a real sad, somber type music, like a ready or not, here I come, you get hot, right? And I'm like struggling, right? And then when I find myself and I understand the man that I am, and the father that I'm going to be, and the boyfriend that I know that I can be, and just the overall person that I know I am, and I embrace that. All you hear is, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I'm walking through, like, you know what I mean? Or like the shit you was bumping earlier. My mama ain't raised on hope. My mama ain't raised on, no more. My future self, mama ain't raised on hope. My mama ain't raised on hope. Like, I'm on my shit now, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, but it's just,
did you know that you were insecure early on? Like, was this just a
yes.
Okay, see,
yeah, I knew it.
I was very insecure growing up. Very insecure. I think probably until I was maybe about 35 or something. I've been pretty much insecure, but I didn't know that I was insecure. I just thought that, this is just how it was, or this is just how things are. I didn't realize like even intimidation. Like, I didn't realize when I was intimidated by someone, it was what it was. It's more so,
right.
I just thought that like everybody's crazy around me, and they must not recognize what's going on or who they dealing with. Don't they understand I got magic power? Yo, it's like I was
magic
really
powers.
Yeah, bro, I was really like
you like the Black Harry Potter or Leviosa? What the fuck,
bro? Yeah, bro. Listen, listen, yeah, man. I was a weird kid. I was a weird guy, man. I still consider myself weird in most aspects. I mean, to be honest.
I'm a weird dude. I love. Look, normal is boring.
I kind of embrace the weirdness.
Yeah, normal is boring. Being normal is boring.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, prime example. Somebody. Let's say, like, I remember this back in the day. Some of y'all youngsters might not know about this right here, but when we had the iPods, and the iPod shuffles. Remember when the iPod came out?
I still got my shuffle.
Right. I lost my iPod at the gym, right? So I pulled over to the gym. I'm like, yo, you got lost a phone. He's like, yeah, you got an iPod in there? It's like, we got a couple. I'm like, yo, mine is black. So all black joint, has a sticker on the back. It should be like, I think it should be like Goku on the back. She's like, okay, but how do I know it's yours? I'm like, okay, go to workout playlist 1. She's like, okay. I'm like, you got Avenged Sevenfold, Creed. She's like, but you're black. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the look she's giving. Like, but you black. Like, what you doing listening to rock and roll and shit? Like,
yeah.
Don't you niggas listen to like nothing but rock and like rap and shit? Like, I'm like, nah, that's my workout playlist. You know what I'm saying? And I started understanding that I didn't have to fit. I wanted at first, like when I first came to this country, it was like trying to fit in, right? And I was, when everybody else in junior high school was collecting basketball cards and worrying about their kicks, I'm collecting comic cards and comic books, right? Like, I was big on getting all the cards to formulate the Marvel family tree because that was just necessary to me. That was important to me. Everybody else like, yo, you don't got no NBA, you don't got no flares.
I want to know. I want to see your 3-ring binder, bro. Like,
yeah. Yo, that's what I was on. You know what I'm saying? I'm the kid that was.
Here's mine.
Yeah. We trading cards, all of that. Like, yo, that's what I was on. And as I got older into adulthood. Yeah, nah. I'll keep some. I keep some joints. I keep some joints.
it's my Cooper's kids. I don't. I'm not. Come on, you ain't getting my cars, bro.
Right. Like
I
when
gotta
I
know what
came
Gavin
into a
straight level is in
yeah,
this.
and like when I came into adulthood and just
Yeah.
getting into the military,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of cats from New York, they was getting the Benzes or the BMWs when they got their loans, or they was getting the most West Indians, what we drive, Maximas or Ultimas. If we not driving the Benz, we driving the Maxima or Ultima. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went left. You know what I'm saying? I got me the Mitsubishi. Then I turned around and got a Grand Marquis. Then I got me a 76 Buick Regal. Like I was more like a down south dude. So they like, yo, you not from New York. You riding around in donks like you weird. I didn't care because I was who I was. I like what
Right.
I like. But I still wasn't able to be that person and be happy. I still felt like I was putting on a show to impress other people versus impressing myself, versus
Damn.
me being comfortable with myself.
Do
You
you
know what I
still feel
mean?
that way?
And now I'm on some like it's all about what I like and how I want to be. I don't really care. I'm not worried about someone else looking out at me. I do things for me to make me feel good about myself.
Yeah.
I don't really care what other people have to say about me or how other people feel about me. You know what I mean? It's never been a thing. I don't need your acceptance to exist. I don't need your acceptance to be happy. I could care less. I won't judge you, so I
Yeah.
really don't give a shit what you think about me. You can sit in the corner and judge me all you want. I don't really care. More power to you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still going to be myself. And being able to get up and just, yeah, man, I'm all right. I'm not a tall guy. I'm not light skinned with pretty eyes. All right. I don't have perfect straight teeth like Hollywood and they're all super white and all that. I don't got none of that. But what I am is I am a one of one. My mama only made me. I'm a one of one.
And
I'm
you ain't
not
no
I'm
hoe.
not a duplicate of anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a
Yeah.
duplicate of everything. I'm me. There ain't
Yeah.
gonna be another one like me.
Damn
You know
right,
what I'm
bro.
saying? And I'm grateful for that.
You a king, man. Damn, man.
And I
I
think
gotta hear
we
this,
don't
bro.
we
Yeah.
don't we don't look at that. Like we don't see that. We're so worried about fitting into the mold. We're so worried about comparing ourselves to, oh, she has this or he has that and he's this and his shoulders are this. Guess what? His shoulders might be this, but your motherfucking forearms might be this. You know what I'm saying? Like, be happy with what you have and how you are and how you're built and how you look, because you are one of one. There's none before you, none to come. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's it.
mm. Woo.
Your mama
Man, I
was the
need to hear this,
factory.
bro.
They turned that factory on just to make you, and they shut it down. The
Yeah.
factory came on again to make your brother or your sister, but they didn't use the same blueprint. Once they made you, your blueprint was burned. There ain't gonna be another one like you.
That's
So
right,
why
bro.
you want to be like everybody else?
Right.
Why do you want
Right.
to be like everybody else?
I don't know.
Be
I'm
an
asking myself.
individual and don't.
Yeah, I'm asking myself that question. I'm not gonna lie. Like how you're thinking right now, I felt like I was there mentally probably about 2 years ago, but it's just recently. My mind, I don't know. Like I'm trying to navigate myself out of a dark place at this moment, and
Mm,
I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to say that I'm in therapy. I'm not afraid to say that I actually seek treatment when I was depressed and you know, just suffering, just being a black man in America. I'm not even going to talk about my individual problems. I mean, we got an
mm,
institutional problem that's constantly putting its weight on my shoulders, and it's constantly forcing us to change our identity and fit into what they define as the perfect American. And
mm.
I'm trying to get back to that point, man, because right now I don't know what's going on, but I just lately I just been in this state of mind where I feel like I need to fit in to survive. And that's a terrible way to be
Damn.
perceiving just living in general. I don't want to be here, but I realize and recognize that I am here. So I'm just
Mm.
trying to find out what I can do to navigate out of this pit I'm in. So I appreciate doing this show with you, bro, because this is a form of therapy to me. I need this.
Yeah,
I need to just take a moment to just be honest with myself and be honest with the what do we at 80 sub 80 subscribers? Where we at?
80, 86, 86,
86
86
subscribers. Just being
Yeah,
honest with the
shout out to
86
86
subscribers,
brothers.
people that tune in.
Yo,
Remember to like,
appreciate y'all, man.
subscribe.
Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man.
Please
Appreciate
do,
you guys.
please do, please
Trust and
do.
believe. We appreciate you. Those of you sitting down watching right now, man, we appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you. I just believe that we have to be honest with ourselves as individuals, right?
Right.
Nobody's perfect, bro. We all have these doubts or questions about what we're going to do, who we're going to be. Am I doing this right? Am I being a good dad? Am I being a good mom? Am I being a good spouse? Am I being a good brother? Am I being a good friend? All of these things, right? And you have to always take inventory of yourself first. I'm a big advocate
when you
for
say
that.
take inventory of yourself. What do you mean? Like,
sit down.
Like my arms are there, my legs are there. All right, I'm good. What do you mean when you take inventory?
Yep, check. Penis check. Still there.
All right.
Didn't fall off. All right. No, like when I say take inventory of yourself, I say you do an emotional inventory, right? You sit down and you say to yourself, am I happy or am I content? You know what I'm saying? Because contention comes complacency, right?
What if you say no? What do you do
if
then?
you're not happy, right? If you're not happy, then the next question that comes is, okay, I'm not happy. How do I find my happiness? Next question is, what is my happiness? How do I achieve my happiness? What is causing me to not be happy? So you have to go down this inventory, right? And say to yourself, the only person that can break you and or fix you is you. That's right. Not somebody else. The only person that can break you and fix you is you. Right. So if you don't want to be fixed, you won't be fixed. If you believe everything is fine, or you're so quick to lie to yourself, that if you're sitting there doing your mental inventory, your emotional inventory, and you're seeing why you're not happy and you're refusing to change it, you're choosing to stay that way. And then you project it out to everybody else like it's their fault. I'm not happy because this bitch always saying this, or she's saying, or he always doing this, and this is why. Baby girl, you do know you don't have to be with him, right? Yeah. I'm saying, my man, you don't have to be with her, right? I was like that. So like I can say that because I know I was that person. I was unhappy. I was not in a good space, but I stayed in it because I thought I couldn't do better. Now, I believed I could never get better.
Did you think that you couldn't get better because you didn't want to?
I didn't deserve it.
You didn't feel that you. Oh wow, that's deep.
I didn't think I deserved it. I didn't think I was good enough for anything else other than what I already had. I didn't think it was possible.
Why is it? Is it some form of survivor's guilt? Like, what's going on? Like, what happened?
Nah, it was a form of, and it's funny. I had this conversation with my guy Terry.
Shout out to Terry.
Yeah, shout out to T, man. It's that negative self-talk. We all do it, right? We all do it. We beat ourselves up.
Fortunately,
but that negative self-talk,
brain space right now.
Right. But it was so strong that once again I broke myself. Before she ever broke me, I broke myself already. Yeah. I already broke myself by saying she's the only I can ever achieve. I can never get another female this good looking. Or I'm lucky that she loves me. I should be grateful. So what? So what if she's fucking other niggas? I should still be lucky she letting me fuck her. You know what I'm saying?
Now you a hot boy summer mode, bro. Time to change.
But like, it's so sad. Like, I look back at it like, oh my God, I was so fucking lost. And the way I compensated for it, the way I compensated for my insecurities was clothes I wore, the cars I drove, how I treated other people around me because I wanted them to like me. So I went above and beyond for their affection and their acceptance. Not a good way to live. It's bad when you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're angry with what you see looking back at you. You're so angry, you're disgusted with what you see looking back at you. That you want to jump out of your own body and just leave it because you don't want to be bothered with it. So I'm able to say these things because I know I was there. So when I tell people, when I have conversations, like, don't let that negative talk get to you. Do not think that you're not deserving of happiness, but you have to find that thing that makes you happy. Yeah. It's not a person. I mean, that person can be the addition to your happiness, but they are not the reason for your happiness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. They're not the reason. You know what I'm saying? Like my woman is not the reason for my happiness, but she is a wonderful addition to my happiness. You know what I'm saying? Man. She's like a fucking amplifier to my happiness. It's like I got like the Eiffel Tower that just making my happiness that much better.
Beautiful, man.
And that's how it should be. But you should be happy before you even do that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not happy with yourself, sit down. I don't care if you gotta find a dark room, go to a park, whatever it is you do that situates you, and just say to yourself, why am I not happy? What am I doing that's causing? Maybe it might just be the fact that you got a job that you're not happy with and you want to pursue another career. Maybe it's you don't like the way your body looks and you're like, I want to work out, but I don't know how to start because I don't want everybody looking at me in the gym because who gives a fuck? Yeah. You're not there for them.
Yeah.
You're there for you. Yeah. People always forget that shit. You're not there for them. You're there for you. You're there to build you. I hate when I see people in the gym, like I seen bigger dudes in there and they on the treadmill, they doing their thing, or the big man, he try to do his thing, and people looking like, this big motherfucker. Why do you care what that man is doing over there?
Yeah, right.
That man is working on him. How about you work on you? Because clearly something's wrong with you that you got to look at that man, and judge that man. Or judge that woman because she made a conscious decision because she took inventory within herself and said, I'm going to fix it because no one can fix it for me. Clearly something is wrong with you because you're judging them. So you should take inventory of your damn self. Maybe you got daddy issues. Maybe you got mommy issues.
You know, the big, if I'm not the biggest dude in the gym, I always approach the biggest dude in the gym and I humble myself. And I tell them, dude, whatever you doing, man, don't stop, man. Because obviously it's working for you, man. Look at your thighs, bro. Look at your shoulders. Hey, and like, again, the gym is the only place that you can compliment a man and it's okay. Your pecs are nice, bro. Like,
yo, my man, them cheeks is looking amazing. What squats you do?
Squats, God, man, I see how it's forming that little drip pan, like yeah, bro, like yeah.
And that's the funny thing too. People don't realize that, like, women be like, y'all beat it. Like, you do know, men get the most compliments from other men.
From other men,
women don't really compliment dudes in the gym.
They don't. They quiet as hell, bro.
Yeah, dudes compliment dudes. Like, yo, son,
fact.
Arms is looking serious, my guy, and you keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Yo, work out his vicious, yo.
From a woman is if you compliment her first. That's the only way you can compliment the gym.
That's the only way, and she'll throw you a complimentary compliment.
Right.
Look at you. Good job. Look at you. It's just like that automatic response. You know what I mean? Like, good night. Right. This is what you get. You get the automatic, you know what I'm saying? Man, okay, thanks a lot. Like, yo, excuse me. Yo, you did that. Like, that squat that you did, that's for like 280. Yo, you killed that, yo. Thank you. You was doing all right with your pull-ups. That's what you get. You was doing all right with your pull-ups. You was doing all right. Thank you. You know what I mean? And then he just cut you off. Like,
that's all I need.
Just give me thank you, baby. Nah, I'm just saying. And that's the thing, right? Y'all don't realize, right? I always say this shit. Like, I say this shit to like a lot of our female friends. You women don't realize how far a compliment from you goes for a regular dude, bro. You don't even understand the boost that it does for us.
Change his whole lifestyle if you give just a regular dude a compliment.
dude becomes.
I love you in those pants.
So
he will wear those pants the rest of the week, bro.
What?
He's gonna buy 3 to 5 different versions of the exact same pants. Like, yeah, females don't realize they change lives. Like, y'all can change the world if you actually use your powers for good.
But just be like, you tell a dude, like, let's say this man isn't what you like or what you're attracted to, right? And this man approaches you, and your response is, "Oh, get the fuck out my face!" Like, look at you, man. Like, you look like a fucking clown. Like, you gonna come to me? Like, look at your shirt, look at your pants, sneakers is trash. He's gonna right there. You would have broken something in him, and his villain arc would have began. Right there. That man, it was there that I understood. These bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks.
It's always my sisters that do it, bro. Right. I'm like, yo, and I don't know why y'all tearing us down. Y'all should be the ones building this up.
And this man becomes a monster. Now he's showing no emotional attachments to no females. He's using them and throwing them to the side. He's working out to make his body better. He works these jobs. He builds his pockets just so he could shit on every female like you because you made him feel like shit. Now same scenario. This man approaches you and you goes, "No, look, I'm not interested, but I really do appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. I have a man, or I'm not looking to be with anybody right now, but I appreciate you." And you put anybody, and then you just hit him with the, "Oh, you in the gym. I could tell. You look like you, okay. Do you, king?" That nigga gonna be like, he's gonna, that nigga, he's gonna, his chest gonna lift up, smiles gonna come out like, yes, and he will be a better person. He's gonna remember you, and he's gonna be better. Like, I remember, like, I go all the way back, junior high school, IS 252, Arthur S. Somers, Brooklyn, New York, 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, 7th grade, the most beautifulest. You guys are like the most beautifulest girl in the school, most beautifulest Tiffany Merlo. I will never forget her. I'm talking the light skin with the baby hair slicked down and with the curl, and then she got the hoop earrings that say Tiffany, and the nameplate that say Tiffany, and she got the rings that say Tiffany.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? Bro, Tiffany Merlo. She was such a humble chick, baddest chick in the school, hands down, 0 questions. But she didn't move like that. Like, she would hang out with the dorky kids. Like, she sat at the lunch table with me and my boys. We told my comic cards, and she like, "Y'all stupid as hell," joking with us and shit. Then she would chill with them motherfuckers. They play basketball, and she would chill. Like, she was just like for the people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And everybody liked her.
Those are the ones that become housewives, bro.
She was just a genuinely good person.
Yeah, and those are the ones.
Her interaction,
wife up. Yeah,
right. Let me know.
Yeah,
not everybody's like this. I always kept that memory. And then I remember the other females that I would meet. Oh, look, you little short ass motherfucker, you little black ass nigga with your big ass gap, nigga, like you chewing on a pencil all the time. Get the fuck out of here. I remember you too. You know what I'm saying? And I remember you was a foul one. But I was fortunate enough to not allow that to turn me into a dark person. I watched my little brother become such a monster to females because of how he was treated. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see it. Like, this man, he really, like, and it just came at a bad time for him. He was 18, 19. Around the same time he lost his mother to cancer, rest her soul. The girl that he loved and he really wanted to be with, and he was like, this is it. She cheated on him and left him. So in his time of need of losing his mother, the person that he wanted to turn to, he couldn't turn to. And I watched that man turn into a whole monster after that. I'm talking, it was just smashing and passing, moving. It was just, you don't mean nothing. Like, but I love you. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, it was just, and he's kept that monster in him his whole life. He tries. You can tell he wants to be better, but it's like that monster is just sitting in there in the dark, like this, like hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like it hurt. I could have been that guy. Like I could have been just like him. I could have allowed that type of pain to really tear me down because, when you, as a man, it's hard for us to open up and give ourselves over to a woman completely. It's not an easy thing because as soon as, they always say they want a tough man. And as soon as you open up and you're vulnerable and you cry, and then argument, this bitch ass nigga was crying last night. This motherfucker. Damn.
I didn't open up. I think I didn't open up because I always felt like they'd leave me if I told them or showed them who the real me was. And again, like this goes back to what you were saying earlier about actually loving yourself. And I guess at that moment, I had no love for myself. If I'm basically telling myself that if I'm honest with this person, they ain't gonna like me no more. Like what kind of mentality do you have to be in that state of mind where you basically have to lie just to try to stay with a person?
That's scary. I want to say I knew things that were right in my face, and I just ignored it because I was like, nah. I gotta be with her. I'm not gonna be good without her. You know what I'm saying? Like zero appreciation for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now that I've, like I said, it took 14 years to learn these things about myself. Now it's like silly woman. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a conversation one time, right? And she was like, what she said to me was the funniest shit. She was like, I don't know, I gotta be careful because we mess with each other again, like one of us is gonna catch feelings, and like instantaneous, like not me. It ain't gonna be me. Who told you that? Catch feelings, bitch? I don't know how to catch. I got butterfingers. You throw feelings at me. Oh! Didn't catch it. Couldn't catch it. Dropped it. Whoops.
I believe you too. You told me that you good. Again, going back to the Hot Boy, something you like, yo, I'm the flavor. I'm the prize. Yeah. I'm the it. I
understood that
until they appreciate me, and then all of a sudden it was like 2 months later. You were like, yo, I want you to meet my girl. I was like, yo,
yeah.
Wow, this must be love then,
because you know what.
This man changed up quick.
This is a time I've known this woman for like 18 years. Beautiful. She's a genuine person. She's loving. She's crazy as shit, which matches my crazy. Her crazy match my crazy, which is a beautiful thing.
My wife's weird matches my weird.
Yeah, and we respect each other. You know what I'm saying? And we respect each other. And the things that we lack, like where I'm weak at, she's strong. So it just works. We complement each other. And that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? I understood that about myself. I'm like, damn, like when I really sat down, it was weird because I never really had a partner until now. Like, that's crazy when you really sit down. Like, I never had a partner.
That's crazy when you've been married and you're saying this.
And I never had a partner.
Yeah. It's insane, bro.
So it was just weird. Like, I was so used to just throwing everything on that back and just I got this, moving with it. And then I'm walking like you doing that walk. And like, hey, whoa, what's going on, babe? I got this. What? Fuck you mean you got this? I got you, boo. Let me carry some of this with you. Come on, let's go.
That's beautiful,
This
man.
this bitch is up to something. I don't know, like, because you ain't never had it before, so you nervous now. What the fuck you up to?
You want to hold my
like, you got to get a side eye,
right?
Yeah, like, fuck you mean you gonna help? That don't even make sense. My wife never said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. You gonna help? You know what that word mean? You sure? You might be using it out of context. I don't know, because I ain't never heard that before. And that's the thing, like, you really got to get into this space where you have to be a little narcissistic, I guess, Because if you don't boost yourself up and love yourself and encourage yourself, ain't nobody else gonna do it. So you got to be like that sometimes. You got to.
I'm so glad you said that because, all right, again, I'm in therapy. Actually, I'm in couples therapy with my wife, and recently she was speaking about. Well, we had a conversation about respect and appreciation on my
Mm.
side, and she's talking more about distance and not feeling loved and not feeling appreciated on her end. I'm like, I don't understand exactly what you're talking about. So the where I'm basically giving a scenario to the therapist, and she retorted and she explained that what's going on is basically a chain reaction where
Mm.
she may say something that I may not be comfortable with, and I would tell my wife, I think you crossed the line with what you said.
Mm.
Her not understanding exactly what a line is because it feels like most females don't understand where the line is drawn in the sand. She's not
Hey, look.
understanding.
Me
She's
shut my
not
mouth
understanding,
because she
right?
coming home soon.
So I get to these points where basically I feel like she's crossed the line, and I'm trying to explain to her that you crossed the line. Now you're pushing my buttons. Now I don't feel respected. So I would start to withdraw. And
Mm.
what happens is when I start to withdraw, my wife is taking that information as if I'm withdrawing love. And I'm trying to
Mm.
explain, I'm not withdrawing love. I'm withdrawing my emotion because I'm feeling some way and I don't feel like it's going to get resolved. So the best thing I could do at this moment is just shut down and figure out how to fix the situation without you. And the therapist is like, that kind of doesn't make sense if you're trying to resolve a relationship with her. I get it if you're trying to, fix you. Good. If you're trying to fix you, good. But if you're trying to resolve the relationship, that's not it because you're actually causing this cycle of of pain that you feel is coming back on you. And it starts with the fact that I'm withdrawing, and then she sees that withdrawal as some form of again loss of love or lack of love, and
So it's a
then that level
misinterpretation
of
of your
respect
withdrawal.
begins to drop. And so I'm realizing she's not doing exactly what she was doing before. She's not feeling the same way about me, and then I'm realizing, she walks by, I'm not slapping her ass anymore.
Mm.
I'm not saying those sly little comments like, girl, if you just, I swear to God, all I need is 5 minutes. Like,
So
I ain't doing none of that. So, she's feeling some sort of way. And then I'm starting to feel a certain way because she's not doing what she normally do because I basically withdrew. It just becomes this nasty cycle. So I'm just in this point right now where I'm trying to get out of the cycle, but it's hard because I'm like, I still feel disrespected. I still feel like my line was crossed. And
mm.
I just don't want to get to a situation where it's crossed again. So I say that to say that man, it's love is love. First of all, love hurts, and but if you built
Yeah.
for it, if you understand that love is not a one-way street, you have to give
Nope.
love to get it.
Receive it.
And
Yeah.
yeah, man. So yeah, this is why, and I realize it's also affecting me mentally. It's I'm I'm realizing that I'm now projecting my feelings like on the outside world because
Mm.
I kind of get in a state in mind as well that if I can't control my house or I can't control my situation, I can't control my wife, I'm just gonna be just fucking
You misogynistic pig.
you say what you want to say. If I can't control my wife, how can I control anything out there? And it's like, yo, they're not. First of all, they're not one and the same. you know. And
Here's a
second of
question
all,
for you, right?
it's not about controlling your wife. You know. If you
Okay.
feel you need to
Okay.
control somebody, like right there,
You
your
already
mind is
lost.
already
You already
right, right,
lost.
right.
This is my question for you, right? You said she crossed the line. Here's a question for you. Is this a line that you have set in the boundary that you have? Is she aware of this boundary?
Well, that's the conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Like, does she know? Like,
I'm
is she
telling her
aware of that?
this is the line. This is the line. This is where I can't I can't listen, if you say one more thing about my family, I get it. You know, they fucked up. They have they have their quirks.
Okay.
But if you say one more thing about my family, we gonna have a problem. Well,
okay.
You see your family. Listen. We about to listen. Don't make me.
I'm gonna say this to you, my brother. I'm gonna say this, right? This is where you wrong, right? Your line is don't say nothing about your family. Right. Absolutely cool. Yeah. But guess what? You could have a line. You open the door for her to have an opinion on your family because you shared your opinion. Exactly.
There you go. Right. So, there you go. Right. I'm talking shit about her first. You know, I have to realize, like,
you telling me it's okay to talk shit about him too.
I can't believe this. She's like, yeah. Don't. How dare you? I could talk about him. You can't, like, understand what. Yeah. I gotta realize
this. Yeah, you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? So, like. Because I was the same way. I used to say shit, you know what I mean? I used to be complaining about stuff when I was younger about my mom's. And then, you know, she says something and hey, hey, hold on. Hold on. It's mommy. Watch your damn mouth. Right. You know what I mean? Not realizing I opened the door because I expressed my concerns to her. And I wanted her opinion on it. Mm-hmm. So she has a right to have a negative opinion on it because I asked. I was the one expressing my negative feelings, so she's not supposed to do it either. That doesn't make any sense. You sound, you know what I mean? Like, we sound stupid when you do that. Like, damn. All right, cool. The only line that I have, and I think it's universally understood with almost every female I've ever dealt with. I ain't gonna be so much of a bitch. Watch your mouth. All right? Ain't gonna be too much of a bitch coming out your mouth calling me a bitch. I'll tell you that right now. Keep saying you acting like a bitch. Hey,
fighting words.
Look, you got that one off, but like you know what I mean. She get to Robert De Niro real fast. Like, okay, watch your mouth, you. That's too much, you. Right? Like you get the De Niro fast, and don't put your hands on me.
Oh no,
that's the two things. Don't put your hands on me.
Yeah.
Watch the disrespectful language. Because I'm gonna give you all of the respect. I'm gonna speak to you correctly. I will never put my hands on you. Do not do that to me. Don't do that. Don't go there. You know what I'm saying? Because then we're putting us in a place where we don't need to be.
That's right.
And the way I am now, you get one of these. Oh man, you a fucking bitch. You ain't gonna do shit. You a fucking pussy. Like. I'm gonna stand just like this because I've done it before. I'm saying just like this, like I'm a brother, like a fruit of Islam brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my shahada or something. All right, I stand like this. I'm gonna be like,
ooh, man,
you just get the look straight in the face. Bro. I'm gonna just go.
Yeah, but I'm gonna walk away. That, or they go, hey, bro, I can't do it, man.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna walk away. Because if I don't walk away, you gonna get hurt. I'm gonna go to jail. Oh, what? You gonna hurt me now? Now you see gonna hurt me? And you just walk. You just walk. You don't look back. You don't do nothing.
Yeah.
I tried that when I was younger.
I get you.
I tried that when I was younger, early in the marriage, and all I heard was, look out! Turned around. And you know, this is back when girls had a lot of keys. I don't know why they had so many goddamn keys. You had keys and strings on shit and stuff braided, and pendants, and yo, that key mopped me so hard in my face and my eye, bro. Oh my god! Like this was lost it. Lunged at her. You fucking crazy. Why this is what my mom was telling me. She's like, this is how I know you crazy. My mom was like, I knew you wasn't right in the head, but that shit let me know you wasn't right in the head. I'm like, what you mean? She's like, you was like, we were trying to leave. We were trying to walk away. I'm like, I didn't say that. She's like, yeah, nigga, you said we. I don't know where the other motherfucker was.
Using keys to unlock that beast inside you, bro.
Yeah, and I grabbed her by the neck and I threw her across the kitchen. She went sliding on the floor. My little brother like, yo, chill. Yo. And he's begging me. I said, get off of me. Like I just went straight Super Saiyan, like, like just lost it. You hear me? Like, yo, I had such a deeply seated rage that just sat in me, and it just took small things. And that rage would just be unleashed. And it was a very scary thing because I always said to myself, I hope this anger doesn't get passed on to my daughter and she has the exact same fucking rage, bro. the exact same rage. Like it took, like I said, it took 14 years for me to understand where my rage came from, where my insecurities came from. I had to, like I said, I had to take the inventory of myself. So I know where my rage came from. I understood that. You know what I'm saying? It comes from my issues with my father. I know where my insecurities come from. It comes from my inability to love myself and accept myself for who I was, which also stems from my father. You see what I'm saying? Stems because now you wonder, why didn't this man love me? What was wrong with me that he couldn't be a father to me and want to be with me, but he would want to raise his other son and be there for his other daughter, but didn't want anything to do with us. And then when we were with him, and all I wanted was his acceptance, you would tell me that I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough. So these things build, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that now. Now I know, I'm good enough. Pretty goddamn smart. If I don't say so myself.
Dr. Carter comes to play. And then,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
wait a second. Oh,
you know what I mean? Strutting my shit down the street. You know what I mean? Strutting my shit down the street. You know what I mean?
Yo, Dr. Carter got a ring to it for real though.
It do sound good. I mean, if they let me, man, because now he talking this talk. I don't know, man. He trying to not let me do this shit, so I don't know. We gonna see. But
Gonna get it, bro.
I say that all to say that yeah, I'm one way or the other, but we have to be in a space where we understand ourselves, and I think, unfortunately, I don't want to make it, but it's even more prevalent for young black men and young black women that we have to be within ourselves and love ourselves first. We can't do things to fit in, to be accepted. Like a lot of young boys, their issues stem usually from their fathers, or issues or ill feelings towards their mothers. The women that young men want in their lives are a reflection of what their mother has done, right? Young girls are a reflection of their fathers, if their father is present. If the father is present, it's what he's imprinting upon her, that she can say, you know, my dad used to do that. Like I give my daughter flowers randomly, you know what I'm saying? Just because she was just for nothing, just I love you. So now, nigga, yo, I got you flowers. Like, nigga, my dad do that shit randomly. The fuck you think this is? This ain't doing nothing to impress me.
Right.
Like,
what they used to say,
you got
you
flowers.
Want me to bunch of people that didn't know their fathers go to a strip club? Like, yeah, I get that. Bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, oh my God. So we have to have our children, and even if they're not our children, if we meet other people or whatever, to just have that conversation with them and be like, yo, bro, it's all right. You're angry or you're unhappy because of these things, but these things don't have to define who you are, though. They don't have to dictate the rest of your life. You can't be bitter and unhappy for the rest of your life because of what your parents did or did not do for you as a child or a young adult. That's on them. They got to deal with that shit. You don't own them shit after this.
I hear you. But
work on you.
Right, but unfortunately,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at my pops.
We're not. Our lifespan, like our life expectancy, is short, and you're saying
because of
it feels
because
like
of that pride
that we don't have enough.
It's because of that pride, bro. That pride is a motherfucker. Pride is a motherfucker. Yo, pride next to whatever state or city you live in, PD are the biggest killers of black folks. All right?
Right.
Pride, which means us. We are the number one destroyers of ourselves. We destroy ourselves right out the gate. But right next to them, running neck and neck,
programming us to do that though. Like they did.
But right next to us, next to us is whatever state or city you live in. PD, NYPD, LAPD, SOPD, whatever it is, them niggas doing they numbers too.
Yeah,
they doing their numbers too. But that's it. Like, that's the thing. Look at RP King Von, Free Dirk. Look at that. Look at what's the other one? Dude that slid for his mans and his mans ended up telling on him anyways. Rapper Flocka, some shit. Like, this shit is crazy to me. This shit is insane. Like, bro, look at the stupid shit that is happening with us as a people. I'm not sitting here saying, yo, we need to all sit down and hold hands and come together and unite as black unity. I know that's not going to happen. I know that. But what I want to see is take a breath. Just one. And say to yourself, is it worth me getting into it with this other person over this small thing? Is it worth it? Do I really need to, like, I guess what? Girl got complimented by the barber or some crap, and he went and got the gun and argued with the barber and shot the barber. For what?
Yo,
For what?
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know if it was I guess the barber complimented the girlfriend and he felt disrespected and he had to go get the guy. You hear stories like this all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, look, we as a people. I saw
recently, like some woman also was trying to get a tattoo or something. And she ain't like that. He was like asked for money, and then the boyfriend came and shot him.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, him, bro. Okay. Look at this, right? And I laugh because when I read the comments and people like, yeah, damn, that's crazy. He killed the dude. He's locked up and somebody else is piping her right now.
Yo. Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I had to deal with, right?
Yeah. You think she gonna hold it down?
I got arrested. Yeah, I got arrested for attempted murder, which I didn't do. I had nothing to do with it. Right? Charges were dismissed. Had nothing to do with it. Right? Got to put my Donnie on. Had nothing to do with it. It was dismissed. Wasn't convicted. Fake news. But this man was laid up in the hospital with X amount of holes in him, right? And I came home after the charges were dismissed, and I'm reading the comments on it, and it was like, "That's crazy. He stabbed up that nigga for that shit. And he locked up, and he in the hospital, and I'm fucking the bitch tonight." Like, that's crazy, but it's a true statement. We crash out for some of the dumbest things, bro.
We do.
We ready to wild each other up, back to what you were saying, right?
Pride.
For stupid shit, right? But where were you when these people had their knee on that man's neck? Why ain't nobody step in for that? Why you ain't crash out for that? Why you ain't push them off him? Why ain't nobody say, yo, chill, he can't breathe?
They were trying, bro.
Why ain't nobody
trying? They were
Did
trying.
Anybody, bro? It was 3 of them out there. Shit, let's be realistic. 15, 20 something onlookers. You need to tell me 5 of y'all.
They had their phones out.
All you did was this, but you couldn't have just, yo. I remember in the 90s, like 97, 90, yeah, like 96, 97, Newkirk Ave, East 18th Street. I don't remember exactly what transpired, but I remember police was chasing these kids and they was yoking the kid up, throwing the kid on the car, slam. Niggas came out, they been like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? It's a kid. Yo, get the fuck back in your building. Nah, nigga. And niggas pressing the cop. Oh, shit. The cop understood what it was going. Oh, shit. We need backup. Like, nah, nigga, yo, let the little nigga go. Like, when you seen the whole block moving on you, he like, oh, shit. I'm going to give him a warning. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give a nigga a warning.
Yeah.
I'm going to give that man a warning. Look at what's going on in Ohio. I love to see this. I love this. This is what this is why I say to every black person that I know that has no criminal record, get your weapons permit. I say it. You see what happened in Ohio with the Nazis? They was doing, they got ran out and police like they weren't breaking any laws, so we couldn't do nothing. So black people said, okay, we got you. We all gonna be armed and we gonna police our community. You got brothers and sisters out there masked up the same way the Nazis was.
Yeah.
Man is out there with his son 12, 13. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do to protect my people. I said, I like that. Police like, you guys, you really can't. Oh, we just out here policing, keeping our people safe, and you telling us this is a problem. But the neo-Nazis could have their flags and spewing hatred and doing whatever they want. And that's not a problem.
Yeah.
No. this is the thing. We crash out for the wrong shit. I'm not saying crash out. I'm not saying slide on no, I'm not saying that. I am not saying it. What I'm saying is, if you're going to put your life on the line for something, put it on the line for something that matters. Not because dude said your girl was this, or he said he fucked your girl, or he's fucking your baby moms, or she said that's stupid.
Yeah. Well, can you tell us what
It's
matters to
stupid.
you? You
Yeah,
say
like
do it for what
that's
matters. What matters to you?
yo. I will go. I tell my daughter, I will go to prison with a smile on my face. If something happened to you, smile. Be like, they won't be in court. Like, what you smiling for, man? I do that shit again. No questions. I'll be like the
Yeah.
Punisher. I liked it, and I'll do that shit again. Like smiling,
Yeah. Right.
because it's for my family. If I see a somebody robbing an old woman and punching on an old woman, I'm stepping into that because that's an old woman, bro. What's wrong? That's somebody's mama, somebody's grandmama. That's when you step into. I met a brother like that. He was locked up. He was like, man, I did 8 years. I'm like, for what? He's like, man, I hooked off on police. I was walking home from work, seen them slamming this woman on the car. She's screaming, saying, my arm, my arm. He was an older lady. He walked up like, yo, what you doing? They said, mind your fucking business. He said, don't do that to that woman. Yeah, he just popped off on the cop. You bugging. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out her wrist was broken. Like they was wilding this woman up. Regardless of whatever it is, it was an older woman. She was like in her 60s. What's wrong with you? She could have mental issues. So yeah, son felt some type of way where everybody else stood there and did nothing. That man did something. Pay for it. Absolutely. Pay for it with time. It sucks.
Right.
But it has to be a thing. What are you willing to stand for? You ready to go to war over some sneakers? You ready to lose your life over a chain?
What about your block?
But yeah, you ready to go all out for your block, son? Hold that shit down, nigga.
Yeah.
But a cop could tell your mother, shut the fuck up, bitch, go back inside, and you do nothing. A cop could make your little son or daughter sit down on the floor and tell them shut the fuck up while we do this, and you do nothing.
Yeah.
But a man say fuck your set, you ready to go to war with him. Your priorities is fucked up. You shit is fucked up. I just had a really dope conversation with a dude online. We had a debate, right? He was talking about we were talking about the so-called influence and comparisons of Marvel characters, and he was saying, it was really stolen. A lot of the shit was stolen from Egypt, right? Like all African lore and stories, like Anansi. You talking about Superman. Superman is essentially, the sun god. Where did Superman get his powers from? The sun. So, we was just talking about it. He was like, yeah, but nah, they didn't steal it. Stan Lee didn't mean to do this. It just happened to be. I'm like, bro, I'm not saying Stan so no. I love Stan. Stan created the Marvel Universe, man. I love him. I love that man. Right? But
I love him too.
But the more you learn, you realize some things were inspired by African mythology. It's not we're not, you know what I'm saying?
We're talking about comic books, right?
Right. And we were just, there goes the flag. And we were just having this discussion, right? And people were chiming in. It's like, nah, he don't.
What happened? It just
it just disappeared.
I don't know if it like glitched or something. I saw it and then I didn't see it no more.
Yeah, it's just gone. It's just the Matrix. I guess the code didn't keep writing. It's just gone now.
What about the whole? My bad. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Please finish.
What about the whole what?
Well, I mean, they were saying that Marvel characters, originally the Marvel started right after the Civil Rights Movement, and then essentially like mutants were, basically a projection of black people, and this whole, thing now. Yeah. X-Men is basically about racial issues, but they made it about mutant issues. So I mean, how do you feel about that?
Stan's intention was that. Stan's intention wasn't to have it where it was what we later on understood. Okay, Magneto is Malcolm X, Charles is Martin, right?
Yeah.
But Stan wrote it in a way that you would come to that conclusion on your own. But it was just about the senseless hatred and separation, and it just wasn't necessary. He is a prime example why when he introduced Black Panther in the Captain America comic, and it was the first time, like, oh shit, like this dude is telling Captain, this black man is telling Captain America, nah, not doing that. I am King T'Challa. It's not doing that. Like no, we're gonna do it this way. I'm doing it this way. You follow me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then around the time of the Black Panther movement, he was getting a lot of heat for it. And I think for like a year, it was changed to the Black Leopard. A lot of people don't know that. It was changed to the Black Leopard for like a year. It got changed to the Black Leopard for like a year. And it was like, yeah, nah, we going back to Black Panther. That's just not working. Let's just go back.
Right.
But Stan has always been aware. Stan has always been aware. Stan has always been aware of what worked and what didn't. This is why, he gave us Captain Marvel. Yeah, Excelsior. Captain Marvel, and gave us these powerful female characters when women didn't have a big say. This is why Stan was very big on making sure that Wakanda was the greatest, smartest civilization. Like, this man understood what he was doing. He understood this shit. Yeah, and he was letting it be known. And we were having this conversation, and I told the brother, I was like, yo, man, I really appreciate that we could have this conversation and not get disrespectful. Like, I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, yo, for real, like, most cats like, man, nigga, you don't know nothing. Shut the fuck up, punk ass nigga. Shut the fuck up, you don't know shit, nigga. You ain't read no comp. You know what I mean? Like, he would have gotten ignorant. But we just had an open discourse. It was back and forth. And it's a beautiful thing. Like, I love that. And I think we need to learn how to do that more. We don't have to agree on everything. But we can have a discussion and a disagreement and it still be respectful.
Right. Like how could we get anything done if we're agreeing on everything? Like,
it's impossible.
Absolutely.
It's impossible. But we gotta fight about it.
Right.
Do we have to fight about it? Like, do we have to get disrespectful about it? Do we have to get ignorant about it? Like, think about this for a second, right? You look at our other brothers, right? Okay. They don't do that. They have disagreements, and it's, well, fuck you, Jim. Fuck you, Paul. All right, then. Fuck you. All right, fuck you. And that's it. It's over. We don't say, come outside, nigga, you bitch ass nigga. Come outside. Right. Yeah, you know what I mean? We like, come outside, you bitch ass nigga. And then we fight, and then one nigga lose, and he go to the car and get the gun. For what? Why do we gotta take it to that place, right, bro?
Right.
We just fought. It's over. Now you gotta go get the gun? Damn.
Times have changed, bro.
We gotta go get the strap because of that.
I miss how we used to settle arguments.
For
man.
Real.
Like, we can talk about
that's
it.
One thing I will say.
We can step outside. That'll be a little bit easier. We can come to a conclusion a little bit quicker.
That's it. Right? That's it. I've done that. I've told a couple of lieutenants.
Oh, I've done it quite a few times. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did the gender. He was like, you better watch who you talking to, Airman. And I'm like, he's like, what? I'm like,
behind me? Because I know this motherfucker ain't disrespecting me.
I said, what time you get off, sir? He's like, excuse me? I said, these 3 stripes come off, and I'm still a man at the end of the day. We can meet off base, bro. What's up? Because you're not going to talk to me like that. Like, you got me all the way fucked up. All the way fucked up.
You don't know the rules, buddy.
He was like, excuse me? One captain took me up on to see me outside, off base. One. Met me. Kicked the dog shit out of me. All right? MMA ass nigga. Kicked the dog shit out of me.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, all right, nigga, come on. Oh, shit. This nigga just kicked me. Oh, my God. Get the strap. Get the strap. Get the gun. Get my gun. Oh my God.
Oh.
That was a kick. That nigga kicked the dog out of my thighs. Like, oh my God. No, this was Jersey. That nigga kicked the dog shit out of me, bro. Oh my God. Yo. Hey, yo.
Oh man.
You
Oh
get
shit,
kicked so hard, your
comedy,
whole
bro.
shit just drop. Like nigga, he kicked. I said, oh shit. Hands went from this to oh. What the fuck? He said, get up.
Shit.
Got up. I said, oh fuck. And I looked at him. I was like, you just fucking kicked me? And he's like, yeah. I knew I was fucked up. I knew I fucked up because he said he went from this and he said, yeah. I said, oh shit. I know that. That's kickboxing.
Kick me again,
That's Tom Poe. Yeah, I've seen this before. I watched Bloodsport. I know what that is.
Yo.
I fucked up.
Oh man.
I fucked
high
up.
kicking the cars, bro. Better watch out for the roundhouse.
When that man started moving like he was Sagat and he was just doing this, this is what you wanted, right?
I
said,
stay up on their toes.
I said, God damn, I wish I could do a Hadouken right now. Just to, because I could tell the next thing coming out of this motherfucking mouth is going to be Tiger. I could tell that's what's coming next. He's just going to go Tiger, Tiger uppercut. I'm like, oh my God. Like, needless to say, that man whooped my ass. I got some good punches off. You know how we always say that after we lose a fight, I got some good hits in, though. I got my licks in. I got like 3 punches off before this man washed me, bro.
Oh, wow. Shout out to you, bro.
Washed me.
A lot of people can't be honest
washed
on
me.
their ass whoopers, man.
Yeah, look. Washed me, bro. Washed me.
What?
And then like a week later, I'm at the dining hall sitting talking to my mans, and the son came in, seen me and pat me on my back like, sup, right? Sup, man. What you want me to say?
Right.
Whoop my ass. Yeah, I'm gonna say what's up. I'm gonna say what's up, and then I'll salute your ass indoors, motherfucker. What up, sir? You want my biscuits? Like, what the fuck? You get some Gatorade? Like, whoop my ass. Yeah, you want it? Like, look, kick my ass.
Oh,
look,
man.
I don't see. That's the difference, right?
You, bro. Oh,
I can take a loss, bro. It's not a big deal. It happens.
Right.
It happens. Yeah. See, I didn't feel no type of way. Like Pops, R.I.P. to John Witherspoon. You win some, you lose some. You know what I'm saying? But you live to fight another day.
That's right.
You live to fight another day.
And they turn back hit him with a fucking rock.
Yeah, hit him with a brick. Whatever. People like, yo, Craig cheated. No, Craig did not cheat. Ain't no rules in street fighting, sucker.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
He had to do. I would bite your ass.
No rules bylaw that said he can't pick up a rock and hit that nigga with it.
Yeah, I fought this kid. This nigga,
trash can on his head. Ain't no rules.
I fought this motherfucker at all.
Yo, I was about to say,
I tried to bust this dude in the head.
You can't kick, bro. But I'm like, yo, this is a street fight, man. Ain't no rules.
And that's what I'm saying. I was shocked. That's why I said I was shocked when he kicked me, because I didn't think that was.
Like, wait a second, man. I thought we agreed when we came out here and be no kicking.
Right? I thought it was supposed to be hands. When did we start kicking? When did I miss the memo?
I gotta learn how to kick. Damn, man.
Now I gotta learn how to kick. Like, this is some bullshit. Now I gotta learn how to kick.
I gotta ask you now. You in your 40s, you get into a fight. You've been hitting your squats, your leg presses, they on point. Are you kicking? If you could win that fight?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been watching MMA shit. I'm watching how they do the turn, how they kick. Joe Rogan said you got to kick straight in the straight line. Don't lift your leg up. It's straight because all the power comes from the hip into the legs. Straight.
That base.
Yeah.
Got to put it in base.
So I'm paying attention.
Redirect it. Yeah.
But I don't plan on fighting.
Momentum.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Listen, I'm about to be 43 years old. I got 2 good fights left in me, man. It's 2. The first one,
bro, and they exclusively for my wife. Like,
the first.
I mean, like, they all ask
for my daughter. Yeah, I got.
They all ask.
Just want to defend the family, and then the other one is to get a motherfucker up off me.
Not her. Like,
yeah. Like, I don't got. But right now, only thing you gonna get.
She's undefeated as far as I'm concerned.
Only thing you gonna get from me is this. Yeah, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. 911. What's the emergency,
bro? That's where I am. Listen. When you were saying earlier that a woman puts look, I called the cops on women before. Yeah. I will do it again. In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to put my hands on you. I will call the cops and let you deal with that situation. I will get a restraining order. I've done it before. I will do it. I don't do it for no dude. Like I'll throw the hand.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a female and I know I can't do shit, nah, we gonna level the playing field. Excuse me.
I'm gonna tell her, yo, see, you better than me. Even with a dude, like, yo, we gotta fight. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm not gonna fight you. You ain't gonna fight me. Look, as soon as you put your hands on me, I got my people's recording. So as soon as you put your hands on me, I'm going down. I'm calling cops, pressing charges. I'm gonna be at every court date.
No shade,
You're paying for all my medical bills.
Where you are.
Yeah, you paying for all my medical bills.
I go to the gym the next day. You okay?
No,
I'll be all right.
And no, look, and I'm getting real vicious with it. Not only are you facing a criminal case, I'm filing a civil lawsuit against your ass too.
And you gonna show up too.
I'm gonna show you how real this shit get, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you say you signed. You filed this lawsuit.
I'm gonna fuck your life up. I'm 43 years old, gang. I'm not outside like that, bro. Man. I'm not doing none of this slide for my niggas. I'm not doing that, bro. You put your hands on me, you going to jail, and you paying. All right? You gonna deal with the restitution side, and I'm civil suing you. I'm suing you on a civil lawsuit too.
I'm with you, bro.
So I'm with you. Everything you got, you gonna lose. You gonna lose. So it's either, because I'm gonna tell you, like, it's either you want that, or you want me to fucking go Super Saiyan and rage out and beat you to death. Because it's going to be one or the other.
Yeah.
I might lose my shit, snap, and just...
That's my whole mentality. Yeah. Like if you take me there, I'm going to do everything I can to win. Look, there's no options. I'm leaving off the table. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure in this down and stay down, right?
So we don't need to go there. So let's just...
I don't want to go there,
man.
I don't want to go there.
You don't agree with me. I don't agree with you. Cool. Moving on. That's it. That's it. We don't have to go, like, unless I did something physically to a loved one, or you did something physically to a loved one of mine. I don't need to go there with you, bro. We good. We good. But if it has to go there, we both fucked up. We both done. We're both done. Like, and then our family's gonna suffer because of it. And then he's gonna be like, yeah, look what happened. See, I know it. Like my bro, he was telling me his man was dealing with this chick, right? I guess her baby father, like, abusive type dude. So he was going to pick up, son pops up, screaming at her like, oh, who the fuck is that coming to pick you up? So she does what, she runs away from the nigga, jumps in the car. He like, yo, what's going on? She said, yo, just leave. He leaves. My man is following him on the highway, and guess what state this is in? Florida. He's on the highway, chasing this man on the highway, smashing his car, trying to run him off the road on the highway. People are calling the cops like, yo, this dude is chasing it. Try to run him off the road. Boom, hits the car spins out. So son jumps out the car. Bling, bang, boom, bang, bing. You know what I'm saying? He blames him. Dude's dead. Damn. He doesn't leave the scene. Police get there. He says, yo, my weapon is registered. Here's everything. This is what transpired. People like, yo, we watched the whole thing. They was chasing him from miles back. He's like, no charges were pressed, right? Because this man was standing his ground. He defended himself. Multiple witnesses. Now this man is dead. The way the papers write it is not the way it happened. The papers write shooting on the highway, one man dead. The shooter was apprehended, stayed there at the scene. They don't tell the whole story of what caused this man to be dead. They made it sound like it was just road rage. That's not what it was, right? But now this man got to watch his back because he just killed this man. Now his family gonna be feeling some type of way about him when he's in the wrong. He's dead because he was prideful.
Yeah.
You vying over a female where there's like 3.5 billion more out there, bro. Yeah. You worried about this one? What, you think you own her? Dudes you gotta let that shit go, bro. Yeah. A motherfucker like, yeah, I'm fucking his baby moms. Really? Me too. I'm fucking my baby moms too. It's amazing. You not mad? Why would I be? I don't care. You fucking her, I'm fucking her, he fucking her, whatever. I'm saying, hope you using the rubber. You know what I mean? Like niggas be bugging over dumb shit. Like you go, you cry, yo. I swear to God, when the dude was saying this shit, like, yeah, I'm fucking your bitch. You okay? And she was shocked, like, you ain't mad? What the fuck am I mad for? Then I just fuck you last night. Like, you with him though.
Yeah.
You left me for him, but you still fucking me. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why do I care?
Yeah.
And then I literally remember hearing her say, "Oh, he not even trying to fight for me. Oh, you think I'm one of those dummies?"
Yeah, I'm good. I got a nut off, and somebody else is gonna take the responsibility from me.
You're
I'm
somebody
good,
else's
right?
problem.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. Like I'm
You're
with
an
it.
idiot. Yeah,
I'm
like
with it.
you're an idiot. Like I'm not. So like that's the thing. Like if dudes, women too, y'all need to see the same thing. If you fucking with a dude and he's cheating on you with this person or what, so what? I know the disrespect, it hurts, but it costs you nothing to say, and keep it pushing. Just take a second, just take a beat for a minute and say to yourself, do I really give a fuck? Because once that initial flare up of emotion leaves, you go, yeah, nah, that nigga ain't shit anyways. Man, that bitch ain't shit anyways. And you keep it pushing versus crashing out, going, because I did that shit. I did that dumb shit in the beginning when I was younger, wilding out, got my niggas, yo, we about to get this nigga, like, yeah, we gotta fuck this nigga, what happened? Yo, we fucking my girl. And it's like, whoa. We about to run down this nigga because he was fucking your girl? Yeah. Nigga, she fucking him too. It's not like it's a one-way street, bro. Like, right. What is wrong with you? Yeah. No, we not doing, man. Come on, man. Let's go smoke a blunt, bro. Stop that. Come on, man. You doing too much.
You just need to cry.
Those are real friends. Yeah. Like, cry it out. Whatever you gotta do, my nigga. Right. But we not crashing out. We not crashing out. We not doing that.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like I seen a video with old girl. She kicked the door down. Her man getting his dick sucked in the bathroom, and she wilding out the girl. Why are you beating the girl up for?
Yeah.
Why are you beating her up for?
Yeah, man.
How, like I imagine, like I imagine now. You know what I'm saying? Like how it. I want somebody to handle it. Like, you know, you're a married man and you find out your wife cheating and you come home early, you catch her and she in the room with the dude. I would just sit down and be like, when you done, just pack your shit.
That's where I am, bro. Hey, brother, that's exactly where I am. Oh,
you,
don't
bro.
let me stop y'all. Clearly, y'all go ahead, do whatever you need to do.
Clearly, he got something for you.
Right. Yeah, I'll give y'all another 30 minutes, but
I got you.
Done.
I'm gonna help you
we
out.
Are
I'm gonna just start putting
done.
stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting stuff.
Yeah, you know I'll go ahead and get a head start. Go ahead, do what y'all got to do.
I'll be on the phone with police. Yeah, I'm gonna need police to come here to help me evict somebody. Let's go. Like, yeah, right, we not going through this. Right. I'm not gonna 100%. Lose my life, my freedom, my money over you being unfaithful. You ain't worth it. And you know again, why they ain't worth it? Summer.
I'm good. I can rebound. I'm all right. You know I'll be all right.
Right. Am I? Why they not worth it? Because you worth it. That's where that self-love comes to play. Right there.
I need you. Man.
They not worth it because you're worth it. Your value is too much of a high thing to where you are going to risk yourself for their stupidity, for their disrespect. You are worth way more than that. If they don't see that value, they do not deserve to be in your presence. Call it narcissist. I don't give a fuck. I am too good for you, so you don't need to be around me. Be gone, you little flea. All right? Be gone.
Yo, this is a real scenario. I used to talk to this girl before I was married. I used to talk to this girl, and we were good for a minute. Got into a fight. She used to hang out with this girl, this chick, and come to find out, she was cheating on me with the chick. She even called me one particular time. Yeah, she even called me one particular time, and I ain't know that something was going on. I'm just like, yo, I'm not. You sound weird. Like, you really sound weird. She's like, I'm all right. I'm like, yo, are you with her?
She was getting top?
Yeah, yes. But I'm trying, like, I was kind of rehashing that conversation. I don't know, recently. I don't know why, but I was just thinking about something like, dude, what was wrong with you, man? Like going back, like I think you missed an opportunity right there. I think your pride and your jealousy
I feel
got
like
away.
you fumbled the ball.
Yeah, I was
you
thinking
fumbled
about
the
that.
ball.
I was like, I think I dropped the ball
And
there.
and the old you would not have fumbled the ball. So
No,
this is
this is
strange
the
to
old
me.
me. This is the
That's what I'm
old me.
saying. The
I
old
was
you.
so
Yes, I'm
insecure
saying.
with myself. I didn't even realize it. I was so insecure with myself that I was
Wow.
even jealous of her at the time. I'm like, yo, what?
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you really, yo, you that fucked up mentally that you couldn't even see.
You saw an opportunity. Missed it.
Yeah.
That's
did,
crazy.
Yeah,
nah, that's nuts. Wow.
I did, man. I did.
Nigga.
There's a lot of other guys don't feel that same way. They're like, cheating is cheating, but and that's how I felt at the time. But I'm realizing it was my insecurities. Like me secure myself now.
But wait, no, no, because there's stipulations to that, right? Let's be real. As men, there's
always stipulations.
If your girl is cheating on you with another girl, the other girl got to be equally as bad, right? That's one.
Facts.
Because if your girl is cheating on you with a straight butch ass chick with a fucking fade and nigga got wide shoulders, you're not thinking threesome.
I'm so glad
you're not thinking
that. And
you're
then
not
it's like, yo,
that.
you obviously just wanted a dude without a dick. Like
yeah,
I don't,
because if Young and May is piping your chick, you're not thinking threesome.
Yo,
you're not gonna go ooh. Like your girl cheating on you with Snoop from The Wire and shit. like what you do? It's cool. She gonna try to pipe you.
You right.
So this is a line. Like, see, yo, Emma.
Oh man,
feeling kind of smash. Like no, like I don't want that. Like I don't want that. Like no. So this is there. So
just cheating.
You know, indeed. So you gotta have a line. Dudes have a line. You know what I'm saying? We have a line. Like, yeah, if she cheat on me and she's a pretty chick and she's a feminine, then yeah, you're gonna be over. But if it's a butch, you're not. You're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be really hurt. Like, yo, this is crazy, what the fuck? And your ego gets a nice little punch. You know what I'm like, damn, I get that. I mean, that ain't never happened to me. I'm just saying, I ain't.
That was the end of us, though. That was the end of us. It's crazy. Like right after that,
I'd like to think it would be. Shit,
yeah, it was the end of us.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's vicious, bro. That's
well, my part or that whole like
no, her part. Like, that's cold blooded.
Yeah.
It's cold blooded, bro. Like that's cold blooded. Like you see, look, like I said, man, there's just certain things you just don't do. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to process that one, man. I mean, I'll shoot my shot.
It was crazy, man. This is during a period where I was into strippers, but not for stripping. Like it's like I don't know. It was like during this period of time, like I was dating strippers, but they weren't like okay. I was dating strippers, but I ain't meet them at strip clubs. It's weird.
Oh, so you was just battery attracting strippers, but not knowing they were strippers.
Yes, exactly. Like
and then they're like, "Oh, I'm a stripper."
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. It was,
I mean, I've known you for a very long time. This is before marriage, people. Okay, this is before marriage.
No.
This man was what you would call a savage. Emma was for the streets.
I don't know if at the time I could see that Future song, bro. Listen,
yo,
the whole phase was.
My mama did raise a hoe. My mama did raise a hoe. Yeah, you was a yo. Let me tell y'all something, people. Yeah. This man was a whore. Like,
listen, I ain't get paid for what I did, bro.
Yeah, but you was an upper echelon jump off, bro. Like you was like,
nah, I give you that.
Like I'm talking like people. I'm talking. This man was an innovator to the jump off scene. Like we would have, like before R. Kelly came out with the girl, you wanna come to my hotel, baby? I will give you my room. He was already doing that, handing out room keys. Right? Like he was already doing the room key thing.
Lifestyle, bro. We used to that, man.
Yo.
We used to that.
Oh my god, I want to share.
You just jumped in while I was in the middle of the cycle.
I want to share a story, right? Because this is probably one of the funny. I love telling the story because it shows just the brotherhood that we have, and just myself and our brother June. He was at the hotel. I do not know how this occurred. Yeah, 3 females there. I do not know how this occurred. Somehow, some way, it went from us all chilling. He has a chick that he liked. June got a chick that he liked. I'm supposed, and I want to explain, people, this is the reason why I don't take one for the team. The chick, no.
Listen,
yes. No, I'm not taking one for the team. No, fuck that.
Listen,
that was so disrespectful what y'all did to me.
God,
I'm gonna tell y'all what this chick looked like.
Nothing would happen without you, bro.
This chick was like 5'6". I'm gonna give her like $160, muscle, strong shoulders.
You being generous right there, $160.
She had the she was like $160 because she had muscle, but she was butchy. I mean, she had like she
was strong looking, like
yeah, she was strong.
Yeah,
and she had this musk about
her. Wave cap on that knife.
Yeah, she had waves like she was cool. Yeah, she had the razor bumps on the back of her neck type shit. Like this nigga was different. This nigga was different. You know what I mean? Like she was their bodyguard.
24/7, yeah.
Yo, so we in there somehow, motherfuckers is naked now. Right? I'm cutting. Somehow he was naked. And it's truth, dare, or consequences. I hated this shit. I'm like, remember, I'm 19 at this time, right? Somehow, I got to play the card. So I'm like, oh, I dare you to kiss Emma. She's like, oh, I'm not going to do that. But the consequences is you got to kiss your girl and Emma. I said, I'm going to just kiss him. So she told her, all right, truth, dare, consequences. She's like, I'm like, you got to rub June dick. She's like, oh, I'm not going to do it. So I'm thinking they going to look out for me and not set me up, right? Not put me in a situation.
What you want us to do, bro? There's only 3 chicks.
Truth, dare, consequences. I was like, we done did truth too much. So I was like, damn, this motherfucker.
June was good,
no,
bro.
this like, motherfucker right here. No, you. This motherfucker right here goes, you got to give her a lap dance.
Listen,
I got to give the butch chick a lap dance. Let me tell y'all something.
Without you, bro, then you set off the rest of the night. You got everybody.
Bro, let me tell y'all something. Anybody ever seen Players Club? When you seen Diamond's first strip, how uncomfortable Diamond was? That was me. All right, because she just kept trying to grab my dick all the time. Just like, stop it! Don't touch me! No, don't touch me! She's like pulling me, goes, don't touch, don't. And this motherfucker plays the longest reggae mix he could find. This shit is like 15 minutes long.
Bro. I'm trying to work my corner. I gotta make sure everybody else is distracted, man.
This shit is like 15 minutes long. They're like, you gotta go till the song done. I'm like, oh my God. Yo. Yeah. And then she pulled me on top of her and I had to do one of these. Oh my God. This is the reason why people be like, yo, why you won't take one for the team? Nigga, this is why I won't take one for the team. Yo, my man, years later, because of you, Emma, because of you, my man Tino, these chicks, they weren't, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but they were on the larger side. And she had me upstairs, my man downstairs, and like 10 minutes in, I'm just hearing, I'm like, oh. He is down there killing it. I'm not even gonna say his name, right? So I let him go home. He like, yo, we was killing them shit. So I was like, we? No, sir. Like, what was you doing upstairs? I was like, we was talking. You crazy? I couldn't do it. Yeah, I said I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. My body physically couldn't get attracted to her. It wouldn't happen. Like she sucked my dick, and then she bend over. Blah, 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 blah.
You weren't like, second, right? You see?
Yeah,
I didn't expect that part. You said we just having a conversation.
Yeah, we was just talking.
You glossed over
every
that
time
part.
she tried it. Every time she tried to get me hard, my dick was like, no, not doing it. Not going. Not going in there. Not going in there. Like it just wasn't happening. Yeah. And he was like, yo, you need to tell me.
Oh man.
You let me. I said, I ain't let you do nothing. I told you I'm not taking one for the team. It's never going to happen. This is the origin story of why I won't take one for the team. All right, I was slutted out, had me stripping for 15 minutes straight, fighting to get this girl to stop touching me. Stop it, stop. She's gonna grab my nuts and pull me to her. Oh man,
God, oh, you deserve a trophy, man. You a wingman of the year, man.
I hated y'all for that, man. I hated y'all so much. I hated y'all so much.
Have memories for ages, bro, because of you, man. Thank you.
I woke up so dirty.
I salute
I cried in the shower. I had the shower on. I was just sitting in the tub crying. I can't get clean.
Oh man. Thank you, man.
Oh my God.
Thank you for your service.
Nah, fuck y'all niggas, man.
Oh man, that's beautiful, man.
Niggas ain't shit.
Yeah, no, they ain't shit. They ain't shit. We some
but
selfish bastards, bro. I ain't gonna front. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
you ain't lying about that.
It's a trip. It's a trip.
20s, you know.
Yeah, you know, you young, man.
Selfish lover back then, bro. It was all about me. Yeah. Listen, it wasn't fair to anybody that had experience with me back then.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Yo, I'm done. Oh, what the fuck just happened?
What you mean?
No, the light was looking crazy for a second. I don't like the light. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
the light
was actually
looking
curious.
a little shaky.
Yeah, I'm glad we're having this conversation. I was actually curious about the light. Like, you know, is light showing too much? Like, do I want the light, like, actually, or do I want like a more dark essence? You know, when we had the doctor on, and he had the dark background, I was like, yo, that actually.
No, he was looking cool, but see,
he looked cool.
Yeah, he
looked really cool. For anybody, go back, check out the previous episodes. You know, we had good
Dr. Phillips. Yeah. Nah, he did have that really chic. Yeah, it did. You know what I mean? I don't. I'm too black for that, so I don't think I could do that. If I close my eyes, niggas gonna be like, nigga got a hat floating. How the fuck they do that? It's cool as hell.
I think the light's making me lighter than I actually am. Because again,
you light, bro. Stop it. You light. Stop
According to my wife, I am not light. I do not pass the brown bag test. I don't pass the cut. Like I'm dark as hell to her, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I love my color. I love being black. I love black.
I love black. So I hate you because you black. Hate my gums because they black.
Yo, we said earlier today you sent me a text message and you said that black people are aliens. Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that black people are aliens?
They just did a it was just breaking news. Honestly, it was I want to actually get this right. I don't want to relay this the wrong way because this was actually
please, yes.
This was really dope and I want to talk about it. They found out just recently that massive underground structures were found beneath the Giza pyramids. Mm-hmm. That sparks a energy grid conspiracy. Basically what they're saying is they found these mile-long cylinders underneath the Giza pyramids wrapped in coils, and it's like a power plant essentially. So all the stuff that was, you know, it was kind of theorized that that's what the pyramids were for. They're saying Nikola Tesla said that. So it seems to be that's really what it was. I mean, a lot of us who've been into that theory had also felt this way, but now it's being proven even further. Yeah. And I was saying to Emma, I was like, you know, maybe the aliens that were here was us. You know what I mean? We pulled up, showed up on the planet, and I mean, dread swinging and shit. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, let's make this shit happen. Because, you know, we understand that technology, paved roads, aqueducts, lanterns, all of these things was done in Africa. You know what I mean? Ethiopia, Egypt, they were doing it. I mean, they redirected the flow of the Nile. Like,
this is a true story, people. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Imhotep redirected the entire
because of that redirection. Absolutely.
Yeah. It was marshland before. It was nothing.
Right.
That man redirected it and made it livable.
Yes.
made it arable. So I just want people to understand that. So I was saying to Emma, it'd be so funny. Like they hate us so much. The aliens come down and shit. It's just niggas coming out like chewing sunflowers. He's like, yo, my niggas at, yo. Niggas about to roll out. Wait, what's the fucking wait? And then they find out, hold on, they did what? Enslaved us. Oh, get the gun. Get the gun. Get the gun. Get the gun. These niggas is playing. Like, these niggas is playing. Get my gun. Like, these niggas.
We originally came in peace, but
we came here to chill, but now we reserve the right to fuck you up. Like, that's what we gonna do now. But
yo, but
it's just funny.
Do you feel it kind of feeds into theory though? Because they were originally saying, listen, if you listen to white people, they will lead you in all different directions. But they originally, they were talking about aliens or the originators. The reason why pyramids are the way where they are because the aliens. Like, do you feel that you're feeding into that?
I'm not feeding into it being aliens. I have a theory. This is my theory.
Okay.
I believe this has been done before. I believe we've been here. I believe everything, and I think even ancient people, the Sumerians, Akkadians, they all believe the same thing. Life is cyclical.
Absolutely.
And I believe that we've done this before. I think one of the funniest, but very educational, not educational, but it was a Futurama episode where they had a time machine and Professor Farnsworth could only go forward. The time machine couldn't go backwards.
So he actually kept going forward.
So they looped all the way around until they caught back up to where they left.
Yeah.
And he was like, overshot it. We got to go again.
Right.
And they went till the world
hold on,
came
I'll be right back. Blah.
Yeah. Bender was, right. You know, he just stuck his hand out the window and shot Hitler and shit. Like, that was hilarious. But the fact that in a cartoon, they said that we went fast into the future. There was a point into the future where we were so advanced, and then we went back to being archaic again, back to the Bronze Age, and we did it again until he looped around to our time. I feel like that's what this is. When we're discovering stuff and saying, oh my God, you know, these pyramids have these things under it, is because they were at their pinnacle, their zenith of their technology. And whatever occurred, destroyed, and sands buried it and covered it and all that. And we came back to a cycle where we are now. And we're going to end up doing this shit all over again.
Didn't the Romans occur? I'm just saying, like, you know,
I don't know.
Caesar did come over there and like decide, this is all mine now.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, I feel like it's cyclical.
Egypt
but
kind of fell off from there, but yeah,
the world, our planet is going to be a very different planet 2,000 years from now.
Facts.
All of this can be covered.
Yeah. If you could
buried under
2,000 years, would you want to?
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Oh my God, I would love it.
I want to see how it turns out, bro.
I would love to see what my lineage looks like.
The apocalyptic age, bro.
Yeah, I want to see what my lineage looks like.
Yeah, me too.
I want to know, what my daughter's kids.
Like, would you let them know, like, you all who they, or would you like watch them from a distance?
I would just watch them, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One day, by yo, you know, I knew your great grandmama. What you talking about, man? She was my daughter. Like what? Like yeah, like. But it's just, I would really love for that. I would really love for that to happen. Funny that you mentioned that with being around. I will be publishing a book very soon. It's called Memoirs of an Immortal. It will be available on all platforms. So once that releases, I will let you guys know. Memoirs of an Immortal, written by myself. It's a wonderful book. It's a story about an immortal who is trying to find out why he's an immortal, how he became immortal, and we go through some really interesting things. It's going to be a fun read. I guarantee it is going to be a fun, semi-educational read. I do throw in some factual things in there, but it's just a fun read. It's entertaining.
I didn't expect the book to be what it was. Like when you said it to me, I'm just like, oh my God. look, because you just listen. He just got out. He just got out. I'm like, yo,
yeah. You thought it was gonna be like a hood book.
yeah,
Twan had the
I didn't know what to
45,
expect.
jumped out the Cadillac.
I didn't know what to expect. I thought it'd be some references to like what you were going through while you were locked up or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't know what to expect. But listen, man, you changed my whole perspective of just you. First of all, I didn't know that you were that educated, man. Let me start there. And as fucked up as it sounds.
No, that's cool.
And it sounds fucked up, bro.
It's like, nigga, you look dumb.
Yeah.
You look stupid. You shocked me.
Listen, like, I mean, immediately how it starts, and you're just like, what? Okay, that's why. Okay, so that's why it's called what it's called. Like, I don't want to like kind of give away like even just how it begins.
Yeah.
All right. I'm okay. We realize that he's breathing again, and we're trying to figure out what conversation he's starting from, because it's like, what is he talking about? Like, I get it. I'm waking up and I'm just realizing that I'm in this situation. Like, even the part where you were talking about like he's buried alive and they sent him down to the deeps of the oceans, and he gets to the point where he's just losing his mind because he didn't even realize
I did a test
punishment, bro. That was so deep.
I did a test read of that, and it's kind of funny because I was a little pissed off, but I figured that's just a thought that everybody has. That scene in the book, that portion of the story, I noticed was reflected in a movie a couple years later. And I was kind of disappointed at first, but then I was like, nah, the way I presented it is completely different, so it's not a big deal. But I mean, like, I was disappointed at first. It's like, nah, the way I did this shit, nah. Nobody write this shit the way I write this shit, so I'm not sweating it. You know what I mean? Like, they did it in the movie, but it was like, I'm cool. So I'm just really excited.
Yours be completely different.
I'm really excited, man. I'm excited because there's never been a story told like this where the protagonist is a black man, he's an immortal, and he's literally going through what we all go through, just trying to understand why he exists and trying to understand his purpose the way he can only understand it. And I think it's just an incredible journey that someone who has been around as long as they can remember, because he has no idea his origin yet. So he's trying to find his origin. And I believe when you read this book and you get to, you're going to be equally as shocked his origin and how he exists. And you're like, oh shit. And it's a play, I take little jabs at religion. I take little jabs of the creation theory. I take little jabs at everything, but it's it'll be
Jesus,
hopefully
literally. Hey, if you read the book, you understand Jesus literally.
There'll be like, there's an excerpt in there where he was asked, did he know about, was he around for Jesus? And he was like, yeah, I heard about the man they call Christ. He was like, did you meet him? He's like, I never met him, but I heard the 12 guys he hung out with were real dicks. Like, just little jabs, like just little, you know what I mean? But the book is called Memoirs of an Immortal. This is book 1. I hope you get to, buy the book,
once
read the
you
book.
Get to the end, you're like, oh my God, I need the sequel immediately.
I'm working on it. I gotta wrap it. My girl, she keeps telling me finish the shit, and I haven't sat down to finish it yet because he's not telling me the story, so he's not talking to me. It sounds crazy, but that's how it works. The character speaks to me. I just write what he says. We haven't been having a conversation, so I don't know.
Right, like, you need to get the original story out first.
Yeah,
you move
yeah,
on
but
next.
Like I said, man, memoirs of an Immortal. Make sure outside of that, you guys, you like, you share, you subscribe. Please. Here at Banter'N'Bullsh, we just want to give you guys nothing but great content. Make sure you submit for questions for Carter. You guys did not do this yet. I really would love to. I want to give some of my stupid knowledge, because Emma says he know I was that smart, so I was just stupid looking motherfucker. So just rock with me. Emma, grab your glass, your cup, whatever you gotta grab. Let me see it. He's like, yeah, I didn't know you was that smart. You look like a stupid
Yo,
motherfucker.
in a James Baldwin right now, bro. I appreciate this, man. Damn.
Simply, man. This is today, man. I just want you, everybody in mind, everybody. I want you to love yourself. I want you to appreciate who you are and understand that you are one of one.
That's right.
There's nobody on this planet like you.
That's
You
right.
are you. So love yourself for that.
That's
You're
right.
an original. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Salute.
Salute. Can I add to that?
Yes, sir.
If you loved yourself at one time, rediscover yourself. Find out who you are again. Find out why you loved yourself at one point in time. And then figure out how to love yourself again. Because you are worth self-love. Oh, man. I appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe. Submit questions for Carter. And if you like and subscribe, we'll also give you updates on the book that's coming out. Woo! Sorry.
Yeah, that shot.
Shot's getting to me. Well, we'll keep y'all updated. We love y'all. Next week may have to take a break, or we'll possibly reschedule the show. But we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Love y'all. I'm in my key. Mr. Keys open doors.
And I am Trinidad and Tobago, son, New York City's nephew, Carter YOUNG. Appreciate y'all. We love you.
Appreciate y'all.